Okay, what's up? Welcome to Blog in My 20s and welcome to this plan with me video. I'm going to be going over my current schedule, all the apps that I use to make my current schedule and how I keep up with it. And also I made a little download for you guys. So if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I will tell you how to get that so you can put all of your stuff into your calendar and organize your life, period. So jumping right into it, let's get into my calendar. I'm going to go over like one of my more busier weeks in August, but it's currently September, just so you guys know. So in the morning, I actually get up at about 6:30 a.m. and I put my morning routine on there just because I like to make sure I'm not planning anything on like when I have something else scheduled. So the rule of thumb that you want to live by if you're just getting started with planning or using a calendar is if it is not on your calendar, it does not exist. Okay, like it doesn't exist. Anyhow, so I wake up at 6:30 and my morning routine is from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. And between 6:30 and 8 a.m. I shower, I walk my dog, I do the dishes, and I clean the living room. I do that every morning and I drink a bottle of water. I do that every morning to just like it feels like the house is fully clean, everything is fully done, it's very quiet, the sun usually hasn't came up yet, and well, it's just now coming up, and that just makes me feel like a really good head start to the day. Okay, so one thing you want to notice is like all the colors going on here. It may seem like it looks a little crazy, but once you put it in the way that works for your brain, it will work perfectly. So the way that I plan my days is I time block. So that's the planning technique that I use. I have a meeting every single morning for real estate at 8:30 in the morning. It's from 8:30 to 9 a.m. and I put that in red, and because I put that in red, anything pertaining to a real estate meeting is in red on my calendar. That way at a glance I kind of know what's going on. Underneath of that, you'll see lead generation, and that just means I'm cold calling. That means I'm on the phone. That carries throughout the week on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then I have follow-up in business servicing. That's when I respond to my current clients and just like do those things. Anything you see in this like dark blue color is actually a callback that I've scheduled specifically with one person. So anything that's in that gray color is like just personal stuff, is pertaining directly to me. And the reason I put it in gray is because I don't want it to like overwhelm everything else. And then you'll see down here in orange that this is a buyer consultation for real estate, and the reason why I put it in orange is so that when I'm looking at it I can just easily see where all my appointments are, and that's when I'm scheduled to meet with someone else. So they're like hard deadlines. And any free space you see, that's when I get stuff done that's in overlap. I also put my assignments time, like when I'm going to be doing my homework and things, on the calendar, because it needs to be on there just in case, so I don't schedule a lot of things over top of it. Even though you see here that I do have a call scheduled during my assignment time, but it's just one, so you see how that works. The things that repeat are my lead generation. It's on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then I have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. All my classes are in yellow, so I know when I'm actually going to be on campus, Aggie Pride. And then everything that I have to do is actually in pink. So when I add my assignments to my calendar, I take the first thing you want to do is get all of your syllabi, download every syllabus that is uploaded to Blackboard at the beginning of the semester and put all of those assignments in the calendar. And I'm going to tell you how to do that really easy. If you stay tuned to the end of the video, you can do it a lot faster. Whenever I put them in the calendar, you can see here that I put pink and NCAT, so if I want to search by either one of those terms in my calendar, it'll be easy for me to see everything that I have planned. So as we just talked about, this is how I plan from the beginning of the semester. I do this in bulk at the beginning of a new semester, at the beginning of any big change in my life. I will do my whole month of calendar or anything that's recurring. Then what you'll see me do is I actually go week by week. I'm just going to go to a different week, where starting on Monday, I will put in what I need to do for that week for homework. So I'll make an actual task, and that's why you want to download Google Tasks, because it will show up in the Tasks app on your phone and remind you to do these things. Okay, something else I want to show you guys is when I search NCAT on my calendar, it brings up a schedule version of my calendar, and it takes it out of like the calendar format and just puts it in the list, so that way I can see everything that I need to do. And as soon as I finish something, I go into it and I click it. Like today we had class, I'm going to go into this, and we completed the active learning exercise in class. And the reason why I put stuff like in class stuff on my calendar is because I might have to read in order to prepare for it, like for example it says read. But yeah, so I finished that. So now I hit done and then I refresh. Now you can see that today is Thursday. Right now we're in September, and I've done this assignment, I've done this assignment, I've done this assignment, I've done this, and there was no discussion board for this week. So that means that the only two things I have left due for the week are due this Sunday, and they're going to get finished today, because today is, during my time block of assignments today, those are the two assignments that I'll be doing, even though they're not due until Sunday. But this just gives you a clear idea of what's due and what's coming ahead, so you're not like constantly tripping over your feet. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. This is kind of more of an overview, but I'll go more into depth on how to actually use Google Calendar. If you guys have no idea how I'm bouncing around, please comment that down below. I just didn't know if you already know how to use Google Calendar. This is kind of more so the video for you. So that's what I did, and that's how I organize my day. I actually made an Excel spreadsheet for you guys that makes it really easy to put all of your assignments into your calendar, and I will link it down below. All you have to do is put your email in that link, and I'll just email it to you. I'll email it right to you so you can use it, and I'll just put a few assignments in there just so you can kind of see how to use it. But yeah, that is in there. That's free for you guys. I just put it together because I thought it might help. If you have any questions about like my schedule or how I put it together or how I actually plan these things out, just let me know. You can connect with me on Instagram at bloggingmy20s, and thank you guys so much for watching this video.